Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Kempton Park here on Wednesday. It is the 3rd of January 2024. Gonna look at the sixth race at 7:30 from Kempton. But before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5 for more selections for race courses around the world, and I mean it, around the world. Let's look at the sixth race at 7:30 from Kempton. It's the only fixture, by the way, in the UK today. All the other ones were rained out, so it's gonna be, and it's a good card from Kempton. So if you look at all the other races, but this 7:30 sixth race, it's the Unibet Support Safe Gambling Handicap. It's a Class 4 handicap going for $14,500 purse. Races for 4-year-olds and upwards, horses rated 63 to 82. We have a field of 14 horses going 2,200 meters, or the distance of ground of mile 3/8 on the all-weather poly track. My top selection here, I'm going to go with the number 9 horse, God of Thunder. I'm going to go 9-7-12 in the TriCast trifecta. 9-7-12 TriCast trifecta. Top selection, 9 horse, God of Thunder. I wonder if it's named after the Kiss song, God of Thunder. But this 5-year-old going by Tegula here. Richard Haddon trains. Liam Kennery gets to mount. The horse's most recent outing came the 4th of December, so about 30 days ago at Wolverhampton, a mile and a half in a Class 5 handicap, and the horse finished 4th by 3.5 lengths that day. He was just in a very tough handicap that day. He had the high weight, and he just couldn't keep up late. The winners in front of him were just basically carrying no weight considered to him. He was flat late. Second off, he needed the race. He's going to have to overcome a wide poster here today, but he's getting less weight than he's been accustomed to as of recently. He has some early pace, definitely can stay this trip. I'm going to give him a shot to find the winner circle today. Two back, he ran 22nd November at Wolverhampton, first on nearly 6 months. Mile and a half in a Class 5 handicap, run wide. He won by 3.25 lengths that day, carrying 140 pounds on his back, which is a ginormous weight. He just was under the drive and excelling on the front, and he quickened up nicely, and he went away with it. A good run there with a high handicap. And then 13th of May at Linkfield, a mile 5/8 on the poly track and a Class 5 handicap. He finished second by 2 lengths that day, and he just kind of plodded along. The winner had the jump on him, but he got around the race course well with that slightly longer trip. And then the 1st of May at Bath on yielding ground, a mile and a quarter in a Class 5. He finished second by 4.25 lengths. The winner Profit Stream was much the best that day. This horse just kind of plodded along, and just wasn't getting there. And then at Windsor in late April, mile 3/8 in a Class 5. He finished third by 1/4 lengths that day. He was gaining a little bit too late. If the race was the true mile and a half, he probably would have won that day, but he got down the race course well. The only thing today is he's going to have to overcome wide posture, but I think he can with some less weight on his back. I'll use him on the ticket. I think the 7-horse Stately Home could get a trip to win here for Clifford Lee and Sean Lysett. Most recently an apprentice handicap here at Kempton over the mile and a half right before Christmas. He finished 11th by 17 lengths. It was his first start since August, and he desperately needed the race. He never got going, and he just wasn't comfortable that day. Refreshing with a better poster on, not getting the apprentice up, getting the veteran Clifford Lee up. I think this horse could get a better trip to win. Two back at Chester, a mile and a quarter in Class 4. He finished second by 2.25 lengths that day. I thought he wanted longer that day, but he was staying the trip well. And then at Sandown in July, a mile and a quarter in a Class 4. He finished third by 1.25 lengths. Again, off of that run, he just wanted slightly longer. He was running okay in those mile and a quarter races, but a mile 3/8, mile and a half, I think is even better for him. Getting that today, gets a good post draw, second off the bench at 20-1. Let's use him to possibly upset this place or quad pod in the final leg here. But to recount my selection for the 6th at 7:30 from Kempton, going to take the number 9 horse, God of Thunder. Give kudos to the 7 horse Stately Home. 9-7-12 TriCast trifecta, 9-7 in the multi race. So good luck to all. Please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kid 5. Good luck, everybody.